I've got a couple. Let's see. And that's the right page. So Alyssa's doing some really cool stuff with the filters on dashboards, and one of these came out of that was needing to do some like filtering by topic in the field list that will be used over there. And so I built a little prototype of that. So now you can in here you can actually pick like I want to just label just see the all fields and views by a particular topic. So it basically applies a topic to all fields and views. It's a really kind of weird meta, like I don't know if you ever do this or not, but it's there, or could be there. There's a few things to deal with, like it's the orders backwards here from what you see when you go here, it's topics on top, and mine they're on bottom, or the grouped topics are on top or not on top. Anyway, so more to play with there, and it's doing exclusions wrong right now that I have to go figure that out. But yeah, nice little helper maybe. So that's that, and then I got to go switch branches. Hold on a second.
It's like a fun back tour into how topics used to work, right? Because you basically
Yeah,
have the
it's
topic,
really funny. I was like, oh, this
values, and
feels very
field, join
familiar.
in whenever you want, like
Yeah.
go crazy.
I think it could be good for like topic building, maybe. I don't know. Colin
No,
had
I think
like,
that's exactly right. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. That's a great place to. That might be the recommended place to topic build now.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
You're still sharing.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I
Yeah.
have the unfortunate reality of my permissions branch is radically different schema, so I have to give it a second to find its new world. Come on, little buddy. Build doesn't want to build. Hold, please. Sorry. Okay, so I built a component. Come on, catch up. There we go. Maybe we actually did have an app. Okay. Uh, I had built. Oh my god, what are you doing? Sorry, the builds get freaked out when you do massive jumps. All right, I'll get to use this. Yeah, ES build is freaked out. All right. Turns out if you radically change your schema underneath Remix, it kind of doesn't love it. Right. Okay. Building up Eli stuff. I just dropped in. Oh my god. I'll create a new group. I dropped in a new control for adding members that I'm using in the permission stuff. So basically, this works a little differently than how it did before, where it automatically shows you only folks who aren't already members. If you do type a name of somebody who is a member, it'll show them there, but grayed out and show you they're already a member. If you click them, you get a nice little token. That should have cleared, but oops. You get a little token instead of their email address as it currently works. So just a slightly prettier control. This will ship before permission stuff because I'm trying to keep that branch smaller than the current massiveness it is. And then on permissions, if we go to this one, yeah, you can actually the share UI here. This one's really wacky. Turn this off. Turn this off. So would look roughly like this, although I'm going to pull this person off. This would look like what it looked like for a brand new piece of content. So we can see that I can pick my access for the organization, public, which is going to go away for any shipping, but this is now limited to just no access or viewer. Um, when I add new folks, I guess one thing it does is if I upgrade the organization access level, you'll notice that the invite upgrades itself to one level above that. It's sort of trying to infer that probably it's stupid to invite anybody to Explorer if they're already there. You can, of course, invite them lower. I looked a lot at Google's thinking about this, and I think they actually got nice nuance of saying essentially like maybe you're planning on revoking organization access, so you want to kind of pre-provision everybody at lower levels and then pull them off. And so I'm like, okay, fine. It also just gets confusing when they start disappearing. So, but yeah, so I can go in here. You'll see that it offers me like user and a group, and shows me the members in that group. And tokens are nice. And I can go look for somebody who's already in there, like me. I'm the owner, so I can't pick myself or add myself. And then if I do this and share, they pop right up here. And I can go in here and bump the levels around, or I can add access boost, get a big annoying yellow all over the place to tell me that I'm making.
Is the plan to email people as we do this? What is like the what are the thought there?
That's a great question. We don't have one. For today, no. But yes, I mean, we should. I think what it'll be is we will notify them, and then we should have a notification system, which for now will probably default to emails. But I think down the road, you really don't want to get emails for every time somebody shares a doc with you. You want it to like pile up in your Omni notifications and get a digest or all the things. So
Yep.
yeah. I don't have it for right now. It does nothing, but like you can go find it now.
Yep.
So yeah. And then yeah, so you got groups now, and those work. You can revoke people. You can't quite transfer yet, but that'll come shortly. You can't transfer to a group, obviously, because that's not a good idea. And then if I go back here, the view I happen to be looking at is actually the audit log. So this is not the super broad, but let's go do preview. So this is actually the audit log for permits. Definitely gonna need some modeling because it's kind of awful to look at. But basically, you can see up here, if I reverse the order of this guy. Not the right, yeah. So like this is what I just did, where I like revoked a user. So it'll have a revoke record on it somewhere, a revoke date. So you can, this basically gives you like every single action taken, including revocations, what role they were given. This also actually keeps track of like the default access permissions on a document level or a folder level. So that's why there's like a scope, because this deals with public and organization scopes. So yeah, so everything is written into this table. It's kind of massive, but it should be possible to build really nice modeling on top of it to give people like pretty audit logs and stuff. And I think we could probably do it all via sort of the same way we do system activity today. So yeah.
Can we suss out the access boost documents that have been given access boost or users that have from this?
Yeah, it's over here. This override.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's on there. The trick is that this will tell you if they ever had it. You want to go look at the canonical records for like who currently has it. So this is really just about like history. But you can see who gave it to them. You can see when they had it, all kinds of stuff.
Is there a table with the current records?
Yeah, there's that. The trick with that is that all these permit tables, there's one per. So there's document group permits, document user permits, folder group permits, folder user permits. So you have to put those together to understand what a user can do. That's kind of the current world. Yeah, there's probably actually a world where we actually do build a massive flat map of every user to every document, flattening out their groups and folders for actually running this all at scale. We probably will do that day one, but in talking to a couple of file system nerds, that seems to be the way to do it. So we'll probably do that eventually. But for now, these tables. And we could again model it because it's just SQL. So yeah. And these are pretty easy to like look at, and you can see basically like they're simple. The problem with the history table is it's expressing all the possibilities in all these tables at a per table level. It's really easy to understand. Like this connects a document to a group, so there's a group user group ID, and then the document is workbook ID, and then their role and permissions are writer in there. That's it. So yeah. I tore folders out of this branch because I was trying to pull the group UI stuff out, so I don't have that to show, but I'll see if I can't record a video next week sometime and share it with folks. But, so people can see folders, but they work too. So, yeah. Oh, I'm going to put an instance up hopefully today. People can play with too if they want to go mess around with it. To be clear, right now it's just I have not turned on the like actually access control stuff quite yet. I'm pondering if I can ship everything but the access control stuff so that we can drop it all in and then turn it on as a release and kind of keep the release smaller, but TBD.